Here's a text, real simple and short, Holly. It is, what's the difference between a will and a trust?
That's a good question. Excellent question.
Why don't you answer it for us?
So, when we're talking about a will, that is a simple tool where you're stating, one, who gets your wealth once you pass away, and two, who will be the executor or personal representative of your estate once you've passed away. In other words, the person in charge of making sure your wealth is distributed per your wishes. Now, when we talk a living trust, it's a little more complicated tool, and we tend to talk about it in terms of taking care of minor children, should both parents pass away, or possibly taking care of spendthrift children. That would be the children you think are going to spend the money and go broke before you know it. A trust allows a client to cater their wishes in a very definite way, in a very specific way. Whereas with a will, we're just talking generally who gets your wealth after you pass away.
You know, it makes me think of a term that I don't hear so much anymore, but it used to be more common, and that was control the purse strings after you pass away. Have you heard that?
Controlling from the grave.
Yes, exactly. So, you know, a will would say, you know, when I leave it to my adult children and what they inherit from me is theirs to do with as they please. And trust would simply say, hey, rather than give this money outright to my minor child or my spendthrift child, hold it in trust, dole it out to him and her over a number of years, potentially over a lifetime.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
And then occasionally we do that trust that says that, you know, what the message really is that I've got a son, I don't like his wife, and therefore when I pass away, my son's share shall be held in trust, doled out to him, until he divorces that woman, then he can have it all.
And he can have it all. Yes, again, controlling from the grave.
People may say, Tom, I can't believe you've ever done a trust like that, but I have.
And it happens.